It's strange how we live this life on this earth, and for some strange reason, we've given up the option to grow our own food so that we don't have to pay for it in exchange for having a job that is going to some place where we think they will give us finances so that we can instead then use that to buy food. And to live in a world where this type of a civilization is structured on the exchange of finances and monies, it makes your life not natural but instead artificial. So you have to feel like you're in prison, actually. You have to really be in chains because you live in a society which is controlled by other people, by you willingly giving them that right over you. So it's an alternative, it's a decision. You have decided that you don't want to be self-sustainable. You don't want to be self-reliant because you've forgotten that you also have a natural connection to the earth. So everything has to be out in front of you. You see it, you'll pay for your sex, you'll pay for your water, you'll pay for your food, you'll pay for where you'll rest your head. Meanwhile, if you didn't live in a type of capitalist imperialist structuring like that, where they've taken over the land essentially, you'd be able to do these things freely. Now, this is the difference between what they call the third world, because they give you the presentation of the right to be self-sustainable in a community, in a nation, as being poverty. And the exchange of that to be able to work a 9 to 5 and have a range of salaries. If you know that all of your expenses in 1 month are going to be $800, then they give you a $1,000 a month salary. And then they fool you into believing that in 5 months you could save $200, have $1,000, then give you a credit card to run your car on and a house mortgage. I mean, it's a loop. You don't actually own anything. You're just in a flow of liquidity of some capital. And the wise ones who could get out of a system that is like the African structuring, where you can have a sustainable living. If you get into an environment where there's current and flow like that, then of course the currencies, they're worth more. You can accumulate it and come back to what has been called a poverty developing third world and invest and of course improve on your situation. Of course, people in that place called the developing and third world, I mean, we've been living sustainably like this for thousands of years, even through the colonial invasions and the enslavements. So I said, it's about us coming now to a mentality that if you remember it, I'm original, we are natural, then you are obviously connected to the soil, and the ancestors will always inspire you with what needs to be done in innovation to develop your environment. Now, I hope you got the message. If you definitely got the message, make sure you do click like and share this video so that this message starts to get around. It's about a mentality. If you remember it, I'm original, we're natural, it's in our blood, then of course, you will definitely find your way forward. So that's where the minister is going to be